الله وسلم عليك يا حبيبي يا رسول الله. Episode 15, A Dowry of Faith. The story of Sulaym. From our studios in Miami, this is the Stars of Deen podcast with your favorite hosts, Lina and Amin.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, my dear stars, and thank you so much for tuning in today to the Stars of Deen podcast with Lina and Amin. So, something weird happened during class today.
What happened?
Our teacher announced that someone had anonymously cleaned the whole art room after school yesterday, and then suddenly 3 people started hinting that it was them.
Seriously?
Yeah, one of them even said, "Well, I do like to help out when no one's watching," while totally looking around to make sure everyone was watching.
Wow. I mean, it's still a good thing, right? The room got cleaned.
True, but I started wondering, does it still count the same if the intention behind it wasn't really for Allah?
Yeah, like doing good just to look good. That's a tricky one.
Exactly. I think there's a hadith about that, about how actions are judged by intentions.
Then we better ask Sheikhi. I think this one goes deeper than it seems. Yalla Lina Bismillah.
Ya Sheikhi, we need your wisdom.
Assalamu alaikum ya Sheikhi.
Wa alaykum assalam. My curious companions, what has stirred your hearts today?
Sheikhi, we've been talking about doing good things, but sometimes we wonder why we're doing them.
Like, are we doing it for Allah or for attention?
A wise question indeed. The Prophet ﷺ taught us actions are judged by intentions. Every deed, my dear ones, begins with what lives in the heart. Let me tell you a story of a woman whose intention was so pure, it changed a man's life and left behind a legacy of faith. Her name was Sulaym. She lived in Medina, a strong woman of deep belief. When her husband passed away, many men sought her hand in marriage. One of them was Abu Talha, noble, wealthy, admired by all. He came to her with confidence, offering gifts and comfort. But there was one thing he lacked: faith. Sulaym listened, then spoke with sincerity. "A man like you is not rejected, but I am Muslim, and you are not. If you accept Islam, that will be my month. I ask for nothing else. Not gold, not silver, just Islam." Abu Talha was stunned. No woman had ever said this to him before. He left confused, but something inside him stirred. He thought about her words, her courage, her dignity, her intention, free of greed, full of truth. Days later, Abu Talha returned, not with gifts, but with belief. He accepted Islam, not just to win her, but because her sincerity guided him to the truth. They married, and their union became one of the most beautiful stories in early Islam. All because one woman understood, if the intention is for Allah, even love becomes worship. So remember, we can't always control the outcome of our actions, but we can control the intention behind them. And Allah sees the heart before the hands.
That story really hit me. Umm Sulaym didn't care what people thought. She only cared what Allah thought.
Yeah. And Abu Talha didn't just become Muslim for her. He changed because her intention was so sincere.
All because her intention was pure. Not for attention, not for applause, just for Allah.
Okay. Next time I do something good, I'll check my intention first, not who's watching.
That's the real win.
The Prophet ﷺ said, actions are judged by intentions. So make yours count for Allah.
That's it for today. Until next time, may Allah shower you with His blessings and surround you with kindness. Join us next time on Stars of Deen with Lina and Amin.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.